Okay guys, welcome back to Hearthstone. This one's going to get quite long, so be prepared. First things first, we're going to make a deck that well, it's pretty much with just starter cards, so you can pretty much just make it along with me. First things first. Yeah man, I get it. I'm going to put in 1 Arcane Explosion, 2 Frostbolts, 2 Fireballs, 2 Polymorphs. Because we're lacking in a lot of mage cards, I'm going to put in 1 Arcane Intellect and both Arcane Missiles. We don't really have a Mana Worm at the moment, and if you go into the crafting mode bit, if you disenchant a card, something useless, then I'm pretty sure you get extra dust from it for doing an achievement. See, I know I'm not going to use a Wind Fury Harpy. I'm absolutely not going to use this card because I do not like it. Tells you here you can just turn it into Arcane Dust. So I do that, and there you go, crafting time. You get an achievement for it, gives you 95 extra dust, which means you can use that to make a card. In this case, wow, this is I am going to use it to make 2 mana. That bit gets quite loud. Not really sure why, it just does. So, I'm going to put these 2 mana ones into my deck. These work excellently with all of the spells I've just put in. It helps them scale really quickly. It can get you a very big advantage early on. Just because we've got so many already. I'm not really sure what early game cards I want to put in. Normally I put in a few Raptors. Loot Hoarder I like. Geomancer I like. That's enough. 2 cost cards, 3 costs. I'm going to put in Ebracoba just because we just got it, and I've not really played around with it much, but I like the idea of it. 2 Shattered Sun Clerics. I'm going to put in Chillin' Yetis. Yetis are extremely efficient cards. I'm going to put in Ascension Shieldmaster. What else do we have? Archmage. I like the Archmage. I want to put in 2 Stormpipe Commandos because the instant 2 damage is useful. If you're playing a mage, then Gurubashi Berserker. It's an excellent card because you can activate it yourself. Gonna put in 1 Storming Champion to buff our smaller cards. Let's see, what are we lacking? We've got some late game. We've got some control. Probably some 4 drops. I'm gonna put in another Ascension. I'll probably put in an Ogre Magi. Do I want to... I could add a charge, or I could add a heal. I think I'm going to go with a heal.
That deck looks solid.
Yeah, thanks mate.
Take her out for a spin.
So, I've not played this deck yet. I've got no idea how it's going to play, or how strong it's going to be, how weak it's going to be. Normally to get the feel of the deck, you just run it through some casual matches. But in this case, we're still lacking in cards, and I'm going to show you guys a really quick way to make some gold. Do not spend your gold on just decks. You want to be preparing yourself to get good scores in arena as soon as you can, and getting good in arena is a very key point in making the most of your gold.
You asked for it.
So, I do not want either of them, but the control spells I like. I'm hoping to put a Mana Worm. Unfortunately I didn't, which means I'm kind of lacking minions on this. See, if I pulled a Mana Worm, I would have had an extremely strong start. Don't like your Murloc. I straight up do not like your Murloc, man. Haha, okay, we pulled the Mana Worm. I'm going to show you the extremely strong start. You put down the Mana Worm, you coin and it activates it, giving it an extra attack. Arcane Missiles again, gives it more extra attack. We've cleared his Murloc, and we've ended our turn with a 3/3 on the board, having completely cleared it. So he's just going to armor up for his turn. I can't really blame him, he's only got 2 mana. I'm just going to fireball him in the face. I could frostbolt as the extra damage, but it's really not necessary. I'd rather use that to control minions he puts down. Or if he gets a weapon, he's just going to armor up again. He's probably lacking some cards. He doesn't really have much to drop. And at this point I'm going to Shattered Sun Cleric my Mana Worm, attack him in the face again. As you can see, the Mana Worm is an extremely strong card. If you decided to make something else, I wouldn't really blame you. The snow chugger mechs are pretty fucking great too. Just gonna put down our taunt here. That way, if he equips a weapon, he can't whack this. Gonna whack him in the face. This is a really fortunate match for us because he's just not really done anything yet. It's got 3 health. See, if it had 2 health, I would have just blown it up with this fella. See, working out efficient ways to do this is fairly annoying because I want to get the 5-drop down. Okay, I'm just going to deal some damage to his face with it. Take that out with the Dingo. Continue to attack his face.
Don't mess with Tusk.
I should have been expecting that, but I wasn't. I was expecting something else. So for this turn, we can. Well, we could just do this. Wait, now we have a ridiculously strong mana worm, and that's game. Wow, that was fairly quick. I know it's just an easy AI, but I hope you guys can keep up with that. See, we did just get a good card there that we can put into our deck. See, this mirror image is an extremely useful card. I'm going to take out an arcane missile for one of them. I don't think I'm going to flood the board with 0-2 taunts, but being able to mirror image early on with a mana worm out can save it a lot of trouble. So we're going to go against the shaman now. I'm going to try and get through as many of these as possible in a short amount of time. So if I'm going a bit quickly, then please go over what I've done. I'm trying to make it so it's not too long. But I'm trying to make it so as much comes out in this as possible.
You asked for it.
The 2-drop spell power card is quite good. Well, all of them are mana efficient cards, but these 2 are 4 drops, and I want to try and get as much done early game as possible. Frostbolt was a pretty good draw, but the 7-drop Stormwind Champion was absolutely horrendous. I do not need that yet. Well, we just got our 1-drop mirror image. I mean, normally I wouldn't use that at the very start, but it can come in handy, especially seeing as I have the 1 mana and I'm going to use it then. It's the most efficient way to use it at the moment because I don't have a mana worm. If I did, then I would have waited. Unfortunately I didn't, but that just took a lot of that guy's spells. I want to put down my 2-drop spell power, which means if he puts down something with 4 health, I could just take it out with that. Fortunately, he's just going to use his totem. I'm just going to put that down, take out his totem. I do not like that totem. It's really annoying. I always mess up with it. That fella's going to be a bit annoying, but I guess now is as good a time as any to just put down our Dingo, use our snake that we just got, or that I just got. I don't know if you got something different. See, this is still useful unless he uses a skill to destroy it, like a spell to destroy it, because whatever attacks it to kill it is actually going to die. Do I make this a 1-2 and put down a Crocolisk? So the odds of him having an AoE are very slim at the moment, and if he overloads, then I guess we're a bit better off. But I'm actually... I'm just going to put this on the testing here. I'm going to go like that. There we go. See, now I'm absolutely throwing my deck down, which means if he does have AoE, I'm going to be in a bit of a sore spot. But like I said, fortunately he doesn't. I'm not really sure how great the Innkeeper decks are. I've not really looked into them. I don't particularly want to either. Because we've got our 1 spell power, the frost does 4 damage. We can fireball that. And on the next turn, we're going to put the Stormwind Champion down and finish this off. let's figure out a way to kill him with his hex. Okay, so
Push forward.
Oh, I don't think there's a way to kill him with Jesse's hex. Damn it. Man. Oh, I'm gonna get the hex hit in, I don't care. It's just an innkeeper, he can suffer the BM. Okay, congratulations on unlocking the shaman. Get any class level 10. This is another really good quest for us because it will get us another pack. I'm actually going to do an episode on earning gold as quickly as possible on new accounts, because there are a lot of achievements, like hidden achievements, a lot of ways to get gold that aren't actually stated anywhere other than like the wikis and stuff, and a lot of people want to know how to get gold as quickly as possible to either get into arena or to buy decks and all that lot. So I'm going to do a separate episode on that. You should probably keep your eye out for that. This was quite a good draw for us actually. We can get Mana Worm down turn 1. Not really much to coin out turn 2 because they're 2 drops. No idea why you would do that, really. But okay then. So, Mana Worm is down. This is going to play a very big part, hopefully, in what we do. Oh, and turn. Jeez. Oh god, well, I don't know why I was waiting for his turn, but it was me. That wasn't my bad. So, if he had saved that previous card, then he could actually have done more there. Which would have set me in a bad position to try and do something defensive for my Mana Worm, but instead I'm just going to put down my Spell Power guy, take out 1 armor, and then my turn. That guy's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I could get down a 4-drop, but I don't have a 4-drop. I could fireball it, but that's pointless. But I could fireball his face. And I know it's not the most efficient way to do it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... Oh wow, it's 7 damage as well. I'm gonna fireball his face. Oh wow, I didn't even realise it'd make that 3. Oh, damn it. Okay, I could have done that turn more efficiently. See, I forgot that the coin buffs that up. I could have coined, put down a 2-drop, fireballed, and then attacked him. And unfortunately now I've got to deal with this guy. Which means our hope of using that Mana Worm in a big way has already gone down the drain. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put down my 4-drop Magi. In case I put any more useful spells. He's just gonna armor up and... Why would you... Okay, I guess he wants to get some damage down on the Magi. I don't know if I've said this before, but I probably should have. You shouldn't actually be having that much trouble with the regular innkeepers, because it's fairly
They'll never know what.
easy, I guess, to just go through the regulars. It pretty much just teaches you the game and the basics. So once you get through them all, doing the experts, you might have a bit more trouble with a few of them if you've got fresh decks. But other than that, the only time you should be having trouble is against other players. An efficient way to do this turn. I want to fireball my own guy, and that's going to cost 2 mana. So I guess I'm gonna... See, you might be wondering why I want to fireball him. Whenever he takes damage, he gains 3. It's only going to do 1 damage to him. It's going to set him to 5 attack. I can kill that guy with a crossbow, which makes me safe from him doing any large amounts of damage, and then I can get 9 damage to his face. He didn't put down a taunt. He's used up pretty much all of his mana, which means this game is pretty much over already. It's It's 8 damage now for lethal, which, okay, now it's even less. It's 4 damage for lethal, which I can do with just 1 card. But I'm gonna shoot him. Oh wow, I'm doing a lot of walking. Okay, time to do a priest. We're nearly through them, we're like halfway. So hopefully this starts to get a bit quicker and not take up as much time. As you can see, it's fairly basic. It's mainly just showing you playing against each class with a basic deck.
The light shall bring victory.
If you are curious or you lost track of what I've put in this deck, then you can either look back, or if you ask, I will quite happily put an image in the description, like a link to an image in the description of the deck list. It's not exactly difficult to do that. This hand isn't that great. I can work with it fairly easily. I don't really have anything I want to get out on turn 3, so I'm just going to coin out a Apocalypse on turn 2. And he's going to Shadow Word Paint it. Thank you, I guess. I mean, it gets rid of some of his early CC. I've got absolutely nothing to do now. I'm just going to Fireball him in the face. It'd be really funny if he hero powered himself.
One shot, one kill. One shot.
Oh, really? That was really odd. Like, I'm fairly surprised that even innkeepers do that. So, I'm gonna give down some taunts so we can stop doing face damage to me. He's gonna start taking out them. Give him a silverback. I could kill that this turn. Oh, well, that makes it even better. But that means I can't kill it this turn. However, I could, I think at this point I want to do this. Just because I can. He needs this 1 damage to take out this guy, right? He could, oh no, he can't heal him up now. I can get 3 damage on this fairly easily. I now want to sheep that guy so he doesn't get buffed up. Priests can work extremely well with Guru Bashis, just because they can keep adding health and healing them and increasing their damage, and it's ridiculous. Somewhere on my YouTube I've got
We must cleanse the
a video with
Sunwell.
me playing a priest and getting, I think, around 6,000 damage on a Guru Bashi, which is actually ridiculous. For this turn, I could, I've got 3 mana. My most efficient play is probably Tazdingo. Frost Summing. He's pretty much out of cards. And I'm getting a fairly strong mana on now, so I'm going to start going for some actual damage. See, I'm about to be at 7 mana, which means I could put down my Storm and Champion. Or I could not. I've pulled a 1 mana card. No, I'm gonna put down my Storm and Champion. I could kill him with that right now, but I'm just gonna go for his face. He still has to get through my taunt, which isn't likely. He can, however, Shadow Work Death. My mana on now, he's got another attack. That's a bit annoying. But fortunately for us, it's not a problem anymore. At all. So that's gonna shoot that. We could go for a bit of luck. Or we could just go for a really big mana one. I'm gonna go for the mana one.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
So, okay, in that case, I attacked with my my Storm and Champion because he would survive, whereas my mana one wouldn't have. And I can keep this, but I can keep buffing this guy up. Yeah, I thought so. See, I don't really miss out on much there. I lose on 3 potential damage, 3 potential health. But I'm at a point where I can just burn everything to kill him. So, gonna go do arcane blah blah blah. Draw some cards. And unfortunately, that's game for him. Bit overkill, but I don't mind. We're 20 minutes in, level 6. We're not going to make it to level 10 this episode. I'll do that in a different one when I'm probably grinding through experts. We got some other cards. I wasn't really paying attention for what it was. I think it was just Frost Nova. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Frost Nova unless you're playing a Frost Mage deck specifically. And even then, I'd probably only like put one in. So we're going to head back into solo adventures. Playing on normal. Choose our custom mage deck and go for a rogue. Mentally preparing.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
I really prefer playing like a tempo mana 1 deck on a mage. I really prefer going second because the coin you get, because it's classed as a spell, it really helps out.
Ready for action.
Okay, now on turn 1, I'm actually just going to put out my mirror image because if I coin out my 2 health spell damage kobold guy, then he's just going to attack with this and use weapons to kill it, which makes it an absolutely useless card, pretty much, other than that it will kill that guy. Whereas I can take that guy out on my own, like anyway. So I'm probably going to wait till turn 3 to coin out Yeti, because that is it's a strong play. Yeti's a really efficient card. He still has to get through this, which he can do, well, with just Vagina. But that was a complete waste by him. Thank you. See, now it's turn 3, we're going to get Yeti out, and it's going to instantly start making trouble for him. Unfortunately, this is now on 1 health, and he can fairly easily just attack with a dagger, which means we miss out on spell damage. However... oh, well, no. Yeah, he still takes 2 damage to the face, which means we're going to be absolutely fine. On this turn, we haven't really drawn much that can help. We haven't got any 2-drops, which means if we use our Fire Blast, our hero power, then it's we're left with nothing else to do. Unfortunately, that's probably our best play. I could take this out. It's got 4 health, 2 damage, and just whack him in the face. And wait till turn 5, I guess. I could have fireballed him in the face, but I like to use these just in case they get down a very strong card. Okay. We have pulled some useful cards. See, I was considering using the commando to shoot this guy with the battle cry. So that guy's gone, and just killing that with the Yeti just doing a trade, but
We must
I can
cleanse the
actually
Sunwell.
buff up the Yeti so it survives this attack and fireball them. Which means if he's gonna face tank him, okay, he's gonna help me out. Giving me back my my Shaman flank. Actually, it's alright for me because I don't mind. And he is gonna face tank. So on this turn, we could just do the 2 damage straight to the Crocolisk with the Raptor. He's got fucking
They'll
level 1.
never
What the
know
hell?
what
Jeez. And I don't know why he's still face tanking that. Like, that's pretty much game for him. See, we got 6 damage, we got 10 damage right there. If we wait till turn 8, we've got even more. Just gonna attack him to the face. I'm gonna put down a raptor. See, turn 8, we've got this with 2 fireballs unless he heals up. See, he finally starts to make something useful happen, but it's game. Well played, because I'm very sportsmanlike. And we have 2 more, I think. Yes, paladin.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
There are a lot of little different tricks you'll pick up while playing this game that can't really be taught. I mean, people can say it as much as they want, but you won't really pick it up until you do it yourself. So unfortunately I can't say do this, do that, and you'll know what to do straight away, because it becomes more of a self-learning experience when you're playing the game yourself. So even while you're watching this, you're not actually learning how to play your own decks and how to build your own decks and how to play with a tempo and use your mana efficiently, because I can say it all I want, but unless you do it, it's not happening. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Wow, this is actually fairly fortunate for us. We've got both mana worms right now. We have an arcane missiles that we can throw down, just for the extra damage on both of these. It did manage to take that out, which is useful for us. We have more spells that we can line up as well. Turn 4, I'm going to put down a Tazdingo so he can't use his weapon to attack us anymore. And I'm going to go for his face. Against a normal player, I would be concerned about the Silverhand Recruit, because a Blessing of Kings can very easily turn the game, which is actually very annoying.
We must
In this case, however, gonna get this mana worm some health back. Well, not back, but you know, increase it. Gonna now take out that Silverhand Recruit in case he has a Blessing of Kings or such. Blessing of Might, I don't know. Because it becomes a danger at that point. He's gonna... Is he doing a 6-drop? No, he's not. I mean, it could be worse. He wants to take out the mana one. The first one we dropped, mind you. I'm not really sure what else his options are. That's game already.
push forward.
That was quick. Okay, now we have the final one. We're going to be going against a Warlock. Something else you want to know about this game: if you're only just starting out, you won't know all the hero powers or their specific class cards, and you're going to want to start memorizing them. It'll happen over time anyway, but if you want to actively go and memorize them, then you'll be better off in the short run. Like if you find that you're playing this game for hours and hours at a time trying to get better, and you haven't memorized them, then you can either play that class and learn them by playing it, or you'll eventually learn it while playing against all the different classes. I could have used Arcane Missiles there for 3 damage straight to the face, but I didn't want to. Wait, did I? I don't even remember what I did with my hand, honestly. Did I just skip it? I have no idea what I did. This is what happens, man. Okay, now I'm gonna throw out an Arcane Missile, and I did get lucky. Thank fuck for that. Because if I didn't, then I'd be in a bit of a dodgy situation that I don't particularly want to be in. Turn 4, he's put down Spell Power. which can be useful, but we're about to put down a Tazdingo, which means he's not going to be able to attack us straight up with that, and we can just continue to go for the face. That's a pain in the arse though. It's just... What the fuck you doing, man? Turn 5, Stormpike Commando. Gonna shoot that guy in the face. This Murloc can now take out this commander, so it's not the most efficient drop. But I wanted that spell power guy gone, and it was still an easy way to do it. Luckily he's only got the small drops down at the moment, so if I put down a big drop anytime soon, it's going to be useful. I could put this guy down. That'd use up... Yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna put the mana one down. I'm gonna use Arcane Intellect to see what I draw. I drew something that was quite good. I mean, I drew the Frostbolt. That is, it's a useful card. It's not exactly game-changing at the moment though, because there's nothing that I can efficiently take out with it. It can buff up my mana 1. An extra damage, sure, but so can my Shattered Sun Cleric next turn. See, if I used my Frostbolt then, I would be having trouble with the Succubus. Whereas now I can Frostbolt the Succubus and be completely out of harm's way from it. I'm no longer bothered by that. I can put down a Tazdingo and be safe from the other damage sources, or I can continue to buff up my mana. I'm going to put down the Tazdingo because I want to. I probably should have taken out one of these, but you know, I'm kind of greedy. I mean, it's just part of my own personal playstyle, and luckily he didn't have enough damage to take out the Tazdingo. And now we can actually... We could mega buff up on Mana Worm, or we could get... Okay, I'm going to put down the Bolt Fist Ogre, which uses up 6 of our 8 mana. I'm going to shoot this guy, which takes up 2 more mana. You've efficiently used 8 mana. We put the board in our favour, and he still has to get through our taunt. I know it's only 1 damage, but it still saves us from an entire attack. And if he ends up attacking with the Dark Scale Healer, then that only has 2 health left, which isn't difficult to get rid of, and we perfectly just drew our Stormpike Commander to do it. So that is instantly... Oh wait, I just realised I could have probably got lethal. I probably... No, I think I... Yeah, okay, that's... I didn't even see the fireball in my hand. Okay, that's lethal. Oh, there we go.
You've unlocked expert level opponents, but they won't go easy on you.
Okay, thank you for watching guys, and we'll be going through the expert ones one at a time. This was a very, very long episode, coming up to 35 minutes now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any constructive criticism, then please put it down. Hopefully I'll see you guys when doing the expert ones.